African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoy, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 30th of December, 2023. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. In the Kupiansk direction, units of the Western Group of Forces, with the support of Army aviation and artillery, repelled 6 attacks by assault groups of the 14th, 30th, 57th Mechanized, 25th Airborne, 10th Mountain Assault Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in areas of the settlements Simkavka, Kharkov region, and Novosolovskoye, Lugansk People's Republic. Also, fire damage was caused to enemy personnel and equipment of the 25th Airborne Brigade and the 101st Terrestrial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Berestovoy and Peskanoy, Kharkov region. The losses of the Ukrainian armed forces amounted to up to 50 military personnel, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, and 2 cars. In the Krasnolomensky direction, units of the Center Group of troops repelled an attack by an assault detachment of the 5th Brigade of the National Guard of Ukraine north of the village of Grigorovka, Donetsk People's Republic, and defeated the manpower and equipment of the armed forces of Ukraine in the Serebryansky forestry area. Enemy losses amounted to up to 100 military personnel, as well as 3 armored combat vehicles. In the Donetsk direction, units of the Southern Group of troops, in cooperation with aviation and artillery, repelled 2 attacks by assault groups of the 24th Mechanized, 79th Airborne Assault Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Shumy and Maryanka of the Donetsk People's Republic. In addition, the personnel and equipment of the armed forces of Ukraine were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Razdalovka, Perezhnoy, Andriivka, Kurdiamovka, Kleshchivka, and Bogdanovka of the Donetsk People's Republic. The total enemy losses in this direction amounted to up to 350 military personnel killed and wounded, 2 armored personnel carriers, and 6 pickup trucks. During the counter-battery fight, the following were hit: the M777 artillery system and the M109 Paladin self-propelled artillery mount made in the USA. In the South Donetsk direction, units of the Vostok Group of Forces, in cooperation with Army aviation and artillery, inflicted fire on the personnel and equipment of the 72nd Mechanized, 79th Air Assault Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, as well as the 128th Military Defense Brigade in populated areas Ugledar, Novomykolovka, and Vodyanoy settlements of the Donetsk People's Republic. The daily losses of the armed forces of Ukraine in this direction amounted to up to 115 military personnel, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 3 vehicles, as well as an electronic warfare station. In the Zaporozhye direction, units of the Russian Group of troops, with airstrikes and artillery fire, defeated the manpower and equipment of the 33rd, 65th, and 117th Mechanized Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in the area of the settlement of Rabatino, Zaporozhye region. Enemy losses amounted to up to 20 military personnel and 3 pickup trucks. In the Kherson direction, as a result of the actions of Russian troops, artillery fire, and airstrikes, enemy losses amounted to up to 25 military personnel and 6 vehicles. Operational tactical aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile forces, and artillery of groupings of troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation near the settlement of Lipsy, Kharkov region, destroyed the Alder MLRS launcher. In addition, storage sites for fuel and lubricants and missile and artillery weapons at the Starokonstantinov airfield in the Khmelnytsky region and in the area of the village of Chernobivka in the Kherson region, as well as enemy personnel and military equipment in 118 districts, were hit. Air defense intercepted 15 MRs and Alder missiles, as well as 3 HARM anti-radar missiles. In addition, 35 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles were shot down in the areas of the settlements of Sporno, Maryanka, Verkhny-Toretskoye of the Donetsk People's Republic, Novaya Kakhovka, Babino, Cairo, Vasilivka, Malaya Lepetika of the Kherson region. In total, since the beginning of the special military operation, the following have been destroyed: 564 aircraft, 263 helicopters, 10,241 unmanned aerial vehicles, 445 anti-aircraft missile systems, 14,403 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,191 combat vehicles of multiple launch rocket systems, 7,566 field artillery guns and mortars, and also 16,868 units of special military vehicles. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.